The $3 income levels where your stress drops, but your freedom doesn't increase. You finally get the raise. Your paycheck jumps from $48,000 to $65,000 a year, and for about 3 weeks, you feel unstoppable. You upgrade your apartment, you start ordering delivery without checking prices, you stop sweating the grocery bill. And then one random Tuesday, your credit card balance hits $4,300 and your stomach drops. Because somehow, you make more money, but you don't feel more free. If that sounds uncomfortably familiar, yeah, that's literally most people. Hello and welcome to my channel. I spend way too much time thinking about how income, psychology, and lifestyle creep quietly control our financial freedom. If you're someone who keeps earning more, but somehow never feels ahead, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Today we're talking about something almost nobody explains correctly. There are 3 specific income levels where your stress drops dramatically, but your freedom barely increases. And if you don't understand why, you'll chase raises for 20 years and still feel stuck. Level 1. Survival to stability. Around 40K to 75K. Here's the thing. The biggest emotional drop in stress happens when you move from barely surviving to stable. Research from Princeton University famously suggested that emotional well-being rises with income up to around $75,000 per year, adjusted higher today for inflation. That study by Daniel Kahneman showed something critical. Money massively reduces stress when it eliminates constant financial emergencies. Let's do real math. At $40,000 per year after taxes, you might bring home roughly $2,600 per month. Rent, $1,200. Car insurance, $450s. Groceries, $400s. Utilities, $250. Phone plus subscriptions, $150 you with maybe $150 to $200 of breathing room. One car repair? Gone. One medical bill? Credit card. One job scare? Panic. Now increase that to $70,000 per year. After taxes, maybe $4,200 per month. Even if your lifestyle grows, you likely have $800 to $1,200 left over. The stress of constant fragility drops dramatically. But here's what most people don't realize. Your freedom doesn't rise proportionally because you didn't buy freedom. You bought comfort. Bigger apartment, better car, more dining out. You eliminated stress, but you didn't build leverage. Level 2, the comfort trap, around 90K to 150K. This is where it gets really interesting. At this level, most people say, when I hit 6 figures, I'll finally feel free. But data from the US Bureau of Labor Statistics shows spending scales almost perfectly with income. It's called lifestyle inflation. Let's say you earn $120,000. After taxes, about $7,000 per month. Now your spending looks like mortgage, $2,400, car payment, nicer car now, $650, student loans, $400, foods restaurants, $900, vacations financed monthly, $600, childcare, $1,200, miscellaneous, we deserve this, $1,000 left over? Maybe $850. That's not financial freedom. That's just an expensive cage. Psychologically, this is hedonic adaptation. You normalize your lifestyle within months. The brain resets. Your new normal becomes baseline. Now you can't step backward without feeling like you failed. And this is the income level where people become terrified of job loss because their fixed costs exploded. Stress dropped from survival, but anxiety about status replacement rises. Now you might be thinking, okay, but making more still helps, right? Yes, but only if you redirect it intentionally. Level 3, high income, low autonomy, around $200K and above. This one shocks people. At $200,000 and above, you'd assume freedom explodes. And yet, burnout skyrockets. According to multiple surveys from American Psychological Association, high-income professionals report extreme stress tied to workload and time scarcity. Because here's the trade. To earn $200K, you often trade control. Long hours, high responsibility, performance pressure. You might have a $900,000 house, but you can't take a random Tuesday off. You can't say no to clients. You can't downshift easily because your fixed expenses are enormous. So stress shifts again, from money stress to time stress. And here's the brutal part. If you're saving only 10% at $200K, you're not dramatically closer to freedom than someone saving 25% at $80K. Freedom is not an income number. It's a saving rate multiplied by time. The math nobody talks about. Let's simplify this. Person A earns $80, saves 20 calories per year, invested at 7% annual return. After 15 years, roughly $500,000 invested. Person B earns $180K, saves $18K per year, same return. After 15 years, roughly $450,000. Higher income, lower discipline, less freedom. This is where it gets really uncomfortable, because we're taught to chase income, not autonomy. The psychological forces at play: 1. Lifestyle creep. Every raise silently upgrades your minimum acceptable life. 2. Status comparison. You don't compare down, you compare laterally. 3. Loss aversion. Going backward feels twice as painful as gaining feels good. 4. Golden handcuffs. High salaries, high expenses equals trapped. It's like upgrading from economy to business class. The first time feels incredible. By the third flight, it's just your seat. So, what actually increases freedom? Here's what most people don't realize. Freedom increases when fixed expenses stay stable while income rises. That gap is your escape velocity. Actionable steps: 1. Cap your lifestyle at a specific income level. Pick a number, say $85K lifestyle, and refuse to inflate beyond it, even if income hits $140K. 2. Automate the raise. Every raise, at least 50% goes straight to investments before you see it. 3. Build a 2-year freedom fund. Instead of just 3 to 6 months emergency savings, aim for 24 months of lean expenses invested conservatively. That's when job fear drops permanently. 4. Measure freedom, not income. Track months you could live without working, percent of income from investments, annual expenses, not salary. A quick story. I once spoke to a guy earning $230,000 in corporate law. Massive house, luxury SUV, private school tuition. He felt trapped. Then I spoke to a couple earning $95,000 combined. They invested aggressively, lived in a modest home, and had $600K invested by 40. Guess who had more optionality? The couple could take a sabbatical tomorrow. The lawyer couldn't skip a month. Income reduced stress, but only discipline created freedom. The final insight: the 3 income levels where stress drops. 1. Escaping survival. 2. Achieving comfort. 3. Reaching affluence. But freedom only increases when savings rate rises, fixed expenses stabilize, investments compound. Otherwise, you're just upgrading the size of your treadmill. Look, I'm slightly frustrated when people say, if I just made more money, everything would change. Because sometimes it does. But most of the time, you just build a nicer cage. If this video helped reframe how you think about income and freedom, hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment telling me which income level you're at and whether your freedom actually matches it. Because the goal isn't to earn more, it's to own more of your time. And that only happens when you decide raises don't automatically deserve upgrades. I'll see you in the next one.